But I always believe that the best way to fight either a litigation or for that matter, any legal matter is horses for courses. So depending on the kind of litigation that you are in now, whether it's a commercial dispute or it's a very technical dispute, you have to pick the right law firm and the right counsel who can turn around and represent you. And so that becomes the next one. Now you could turn around and have either use somebody who was already involved in that matter earlier, or you could pick a new one, including the firm or people who were involved in the matter earlier.
And if we talk in terms of APAC, where many of the cases are regional as well, the question which sometimes comes to mind is there anything different or particular that you should be sort of paying attention to when you have a cross-border issue? And I thought it might be useful to just emphasize 2 points in particular. When we have a cross-border regional type dispute, right? The first is to actually have both a holistic as well as granular mindset.
All the representatives should gather together to understand what is the notice about, what is the point that is being audited, and what is the topic. Having everybody on board now also allows you to then decide who will be the point of contact with the government authority. Again, you don't want many people going and talking to the authorities and not understanding the full scope.
But first thing to evaluate and check, is it really worth fighting a suit? And I'm talking more from India perspective. When you see how long it takes, over to get the order, and then it's not the end once you get an order. Typically, like many times to execute the order also we have other challenges. So considering all that, do you really want to take this path is the first thing I always put, and I try not to litigate.
Make the team aware about the lesson learned from the past litigations. Let's say it's not only restricted to reviewing the general condition of contract or a standard condition of contract, but also to make the team aware and ready that how this time you should take care when you are, let's say, communicating with your counterparty or vendor or a contractor.
I think one of the questions that was raised to me is, do we have a good example of crisis management plan in Asia? I think first of all, no one likes to have crisis. So, unfortunately, if you have a crisis, then you have a crisis. You have to deal with it. You have to respond very fast.